Hello, my name is Zhang Jingyi and I am here to present my video reflection of specialized translation course for the purpose of applying for in-house translator in United Nations. Here are the basic requirements online for the translator job at United Nations. Mastery of one official language. Excellent knowledge of two other official languages. The ability to handle pressure and to finish assigned work before deadline. Also, outstanding oral skills, comprehension, and versatility are required. In my profile, you can see I am a native speaker of Chinese and I am qualified to be both a Chinese, Japanese, and an English-Chinese translator. I graduated from Beijing International Studies University with a bachelor degree of Japanese interpretation and translation. During my university days, I studied at Waseda University as an exchange student. When I was in Japan, I worked at Matcha, which is a web magazine, as a professional translator. I am also a semi-professional English translator. I am currently studying a master's degree of English translation and interpretation at UNSW. I have experience with translation of specialized tests in technical, legal, medical settings, etc. I scored high in language skill tests in both of my second languages. In addition, I am undertaking simultaneous interpretation courses, so therefore I am confident with my oral ability and every other ability this job requires. Here are some examples of my translation work. Articles I translated in Matcha magazine. Technical test translation. This is a PPT slide for executive course at UNSW. Employment law and medical tests. Next, I'll illustrate my own translation progress and translation strategies upon receiving a job. I first consider client's needs to decide on a suited register and format. Secondly, I analyze and gain a thorough understanding of the source texts and then do the first draft. I do revision of my draft by referring to related texts. After finishing the final version, I will do a reflection and seek feedback from fellow translators. Some basic translation strategies I use are functional equivalence at base combined with formal equivalence, borrowing, calque, and deciding on domestication and foreignization when translating cultural-specific items. For example, the phrase on the top part is a line in medical tests that is incorrect when using formal equivalence strategy. 未婚女性 here implies non-sexual active women, so word-for-word translation will be misleading. This ingredient in a facial mask can be translated in both ways. First one domesticated and the second foreignized. I chose foreignization method because I was translating for a local Chinese brand, and I thought that the client would benefit more if I leave the test an exotic flavor. These are the major online and trusted resources I used in my translation. They can be classified as online dictionaries, glossaries, corpuses, encyclopedias, online libraries, organization and device-specific materials, and means of image search. Here are the pictures of my favorite translation tools, Youdao Dictionary and Pinterest. They are also a fun way to keep me in contact with foreign texts every day. Through my weekly reflections, I identified the difficulties encountered and fostered a habit of professional justification. I also enhanced my ability of looking at my own translation critically. With sharing my reflection and getting feedbacks from peers and tutors, I got access to new resources. I also identified grammatical errors, learned new translation strategies, and expanded my theoretical knowledge and improved my expressions in my translation work. Through this course, I made professional progress in following aspects. I improved my professional skills at translating texts in specialized areas, and I identified a lot of useful online resources. I expanded my knowledge in grammar, syntax, and I expanded my vocabulary. I also fostered my ability to create new terms and to critically analyze my work. As for future development, I aspire to improve on my fluency and naturalness of expression, as well as my language skills and translation skills. I want to keep me and myself up to date with tests in specialized areas. And last but not the least is to do preparation for in-house exams for UN translators. And here is my reference for my slides. Thank you for listening.